This is Porto, an awesome little village with a gorgeous beach, stunning landscapes, a Genoese tower, and plenty of cute French restaurants. But there's lots of vlogs and guidebooks that can tell you all that kind of stuff. Original idea for this vlog was to share the real experience of what it's like to travel adventurously. Not just to showcase the good times and the great sights, but also to be honest about the difficulties and struggles that arise while traveling.
So in this episode of the vlog, we're going back to our original idea to show all the great parts of our travels mixed in with our struggles and challenges. But first, I want to start by introducing this beautiful map that Daniela drew that shows our walking route in Corsica so far. Now let's zoom in to see where we trekked the last 4 days from Porto to Corte. In total, we hiked 60 kilometers and gained 2,500 meters of elevation.
We're usually walking on beautiful footpaths, but sometimes we need to use the road to link up the trails. Here we're starting the journey walking from Porto to Ota. The sun is beating down on us, which has been a constant on this trip. Along with the wind, cold nights, and thorny plants, the rawness of the Corsican environment has taken its toll on us, both mentally and physically. However, day by day, we overcome the weight of our packs and soreness of our feet to walk amongst the most magnificent landscapes imaginable.
Mixed in with the remarkable landscapes are endless testaments to human ingenuity and fortitude. Daily, we walk long stretches of trails that are lined with stone walls. Every once in a while, we are treated to the culmination of these craftsmen's skills. This is the magnificent Ponte Vecchio, built by the Genoese to cross the river of Porto and connect the villages of Ota and Avisa. It is the perfect meld of form and function without using one more stone than necessary. Today the bridge is mostly used by these goats to get to greener pastures. We were also treated to the impeccable Ponte Azalia further upstream. This bridge took 2 years to construct and required the river to be diverted. Such astonishing perfection so long ago.
Week by week, we've been walking longer distances and increasing our pace. It's undeniable that our physical ability has improved and that we're more resistant to the effects of the harsh environment. But our more significant growth has come through working out challenges together. Whether it's trail finding, making it through the final kilometer of the day, or working together late into the night on an edit, we're both committed to making this happen. And to do that, we had to improve our communication, increase our patience, and just do what needs doing for the sake of the team.
Our second night into this journey, we had one of the biggest challenges of the trip so far. After a steep 9-hour hike, we made camp in the only flat, protected spot we could find. We were at 1,400 meters on the borderline of the alpine zone, bracing ourselves for a very cold night. We were not in bear country, so we didn't put our food up in a tree. We kept it in the tent with us. As we settled into our sleeping bag, we heard a commotion at our feet, and then in a flash, the bottom of our tent was ripped to shreds and our food was gone. I jumped out of the tent in my sock feet to chase off the thief, which was a bold and presumably starving fox. Daniela jumped to action and fortified our tent with rocks to prevent further incursions. There was no time to moan or whine. We just had to work together. I recovered the food and stuck it up in a tree, but the night was restless for both of us as the fox continued its siege and the temperature dropped to freezing.
This made our next day very challenging, as we had to hike 24 kilometers through a relentlessly windy alpine climate. But the fatigue and cold could not prevent us from enjoying the wonders of alpine hiking, complete with snow-fed lakes and waterfalls. This is Lac du Nino, which sits at 1,743 meters. In the summertime, its pastures are grazed by wild horses, pigs, and cattle.
With the lack of sleep and a seemingly endless hike, we fell behind on our other objective of keeping this vlog up to date. Some nights it's been a struggle to go through our day's content and edit it into something that we think will provide value to our viewers. We're new at this and still working out how to make quality, unique content that tells our story. We're really grateful to all of our viewers who have given us feedback and encouragement. Your support has inspired us to continue creating.
Our torn-up tent would have made for a drafty night in this mountain climate. Thankfully, there was a warm refuge at the end of this stage. After a great night's rest, we said goodbye and started off the final stretch to Corte. This stage followed the beautiful Tavignano River all the way to our destination. It was the most carefully constructed trail we have seen to date. However, a recent windstorm kept it interesting for us.
So we're just finishing up breakfast, and we have a short hike today to Corte. It's mostly downhill. Maybe we can get some better food in town. We were feeling great after a restful sleep at the refuge and a great breakfast. So we really stepped up the pace for the last half of the stage, and we made it to Corte by midday. Now it's time to get our tent repaired, catch up on this vlog, rest our bodies, and eat something other than sardines.